8 VIP protection officials attached to Deputy President Paul Mashatile's security detail are set to make their first appearance in court. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba is following developments for us. And Ziniko, you're standing by to tell us where in the process we are at this hour.
Good afternoon to Duzile. Yes, we're here at the magistrate, at the Randburg Magistrate Court, where the 8 officials attached to the Deputy President will be appearing in court for the first time this afternoon in about an hour's time. Well, we've been here since the morning, we're waiting for the court case to be handled by the magistrate, but we spent the rest of the morning dealing with the issues of media wanting to gain access to film the proceedings themselves. So that took some time. As I said, we submitted applications this morning, and the magistrate and the prosecutors had to go through each and every application to make a determination whether media is allowed to cover the proceedings inside, and if we are allowed, to what extent, what are the terms and conditions. Well, in the last 30 minutes, that decision was made, and the magistrate did allow the media, or did grant the media access and permission to broadcast proceedings inside. However, there are few terms and conditions. One of those is that the magistrate herself will not want to be shown on TV, but her audio can be used, and so is the prosecutors. The same case, the same terms and conditions, only using the audio but not her visuals. However, the magistrate, however, did allow us as the media to broadcast visuals and audio of the accused as they be appearing in court. And I can tell you the debate went on and on between the magistrate and the defense lawyers in terms of whether we can be granted that access to film the accused. The defense lawyers were saying that it will not be advisable for the media to show the faces or the identities of the accused, stating that will pose a great risk to the accused themselves, and it might expose them to grave harm. However, the magistrate then questioned them, to what extent do we find that balance between respecting their identities but also allowing the members of the public to have access to the proceedings of the court, saying that the court does have the responsibility to make sure that it's transparent, it's accessible to the people, and based on those grounds, the media, Duduzile, was then allowed to film, but with those particular terms and conditions. As far as whether the state is ready to go to continue with the case, the state made it very clear that they are ready to proceed. They are also ready to deal with issues of bail application, and also I spoke to one of the defense lawyers off camera and off record. They were also saying that they've been waiting for this opportunity. They're also ready to hit the ground running if it means the proceedings can run up until midnight. So that's what's been happening here this side.
Okay. So that means what, Ziniko? The 8 accused are yet to appear before the magistrate.
Yes, that's right, Jerusalem. They have not appeared. They have not officially appeared before the magistrate. They were only in court when the matter between us and the magistrate in terms of trying to get access. So the defense lawyers were there as well, but also the accused were there, but not officially appearing for their own case. It was just a matter of dealing with media access. We are dealing with our application, and then that matter was handled. Both sides made their arguments, and then the judgment was made that actually we can proceed with broadcasting the proceeding. However, the case itself has not officially been initiated, has not officially started. So the accused have not officially appeared before the magistrate for their own court case.
So they are expected to appear today. If so, what is it that we are likely to see happen? Will they be applying for bail?
So from what we understand, Duduzile, the court has broken for lunch now. So after lunch, that's when we'll get a sense whether the magistrate will be able to get into this particular case. Remember, we could not get to this particular case because of other matters were on the court's roll. So after lunch, that's when we'll get a sense of whether this case will be attended to today, and if the magistrate does have the ability and the capacity to handle this particular matter today, that's when now we'll hear both both sides, whether they'll be able to apply for bail after the official appearing of these accused. But the state did say they are ready as far as they're concerned. And as I said earlier on, off record, one of the defense lawyers, they are also saying that they're also ready to make their argument as to whether they deserve bail or why they deserve bail. So I think the delay or a possible postponement will not be based on whether one of those two sides, the defense or the state, is ready or not. They seem to be ready. It might be just a matter of the court not having the capacity to handle the matter today.
Thank you very much, Ziniko. Mhlaba will touch base with you a little bit later on.